the next card you have is your immediate future. So over the next few weeks and throughout the month. So very interesting. You have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is somebody who's feeling a little bit confused or a little bit feeling a little self-doubt. So I'm going to say immediately, because you have these coming in, don't get wrapped up in this. So if you're single and you're looking to date and you're feeling confident and whatnot, if you, let's say you meet one or two people and one person kind of drops off and they're not somebody for you, or maybe you meet somebody in the beginning of the month, you think they'll be great and it doesn't work out, don't get defeated here. Don't feel like a defeatist attitude, because this is you saying, I'm controlling the situation, and you're not in control this month. The universe is in control. The universe should generally be in control. You can only control, as much as you can. And the Eight of Swords is saying, look, it could be also too that you might be meeting one or two people and you really like one and better than the other, but you're feeling kind of like stuck in having something to do with a second person, or maybe that one person you've met, you're not really interested in, and they keep coming back to you, and you're having a hard time, like, moving away from them because you don't want to hurt their feelings. And this is saying, don't self-imprison yourself in that situation. Like, see, she's all worried about falling on the swords, and yet she could walk like out back into the room and down the stairs and out the front door or whatever. So this is saying, you're the one, if you're worried about anything or anything's unclear, or you're having any self-doubt, you're in control of your feelings on that. You're also in control of the situation. So I don't think this is going to be anything you have to worry about. This is going to be something to understand that things will not go 100% the way you want this month. So if you meet two people and one doesn't work out, well, you have the other person. If you meet one person, it doesn't work out. You have this confidence and you're feeling good, and you know that you deserve somebody special. So give it time. If it's not the first person you meet, or you think you like somebody and they're not fully on board, don't, throw everything out the window and be like, oh, this sucks, I'm done. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is saying there might be some confusion up front as to what they want. You may get back in contact with them, or they may start contacting you, and you're thinking, well, I thought we were going to get back together and we were going to be this partnership again, and they may not be as quick to jump on board. And so for you as well, you can't have that self-doubt that anything's there. Now, if they want to get back together and you're realizing things have not changed, don't imprison yourself in this. You have the ability to control the situation at this point, because you have this king and the queen energy. You have the ability to say, I'm willing to do this, and I'm willing to give it another try, but I'm not willing to do it if nothing's going to change. And it's not going to be one-sided. It's going to be 50-50. I just feel like whether you're single or whether you're looking to reconcile, there might be some confusion as to what either the person you're starting to date wants or the person you're looking to reconcile with wants. So don't jump to any conclusions. Just give it time to kind of marinate. Okay, the next card you have is anything external. So anything throughout the month. It could be the beginning, middle, end. It could happen for 1 day, 10 days. This is something tangible that you'll experience. And I say tangible, it's generally like decisions you'll make about people in your life, etc. And you have the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Coins, which is very interesting because that goes perfectly there. If you're looking to, I'll start with you. If you're looking to reconcile, this is about making choices, assessing the situation. It's about what the payoff's going to be. So you need to decide the pros and the cons and figure out, are the pros here or are the cons here? Are there 3 pros and 4 cons or vice versa? Is this somebody that you really want to get back together with? Because I feel like you might bump into this a little this month. You may bump into, well, you know, they tell me this, this, and this, but they don't show me. I've said it before, and I've probably said it to you guys, but it's really important to pay attention to what people say, but really listen, because don't listen to their words, listen to their actions. So pay attention. People will tell you exactly who they are, but not by the words that come out of their mouth, but what they say in their actions. If they say, yes, I want you back, I want a relationship, but you're hearing from them once a week, or they're always busy, or they're never getting back to you, they may not be as serious about it, or they may have other things going on. And so you've got to really assess the situation and decide, is this for you or is it not? I feel like because you have these really confident energies, that you could deal with it either way. And it's almost like you've gotten over the hurdle of the pain. Some of you, yes, are still feeling the pain and depression of it, but you've already gotten through almost like the worst part, that achy, can't breathe, don't want to get out of bed part, that it's more of just like dull pain, and then now you're sitting here going, well, is this the person I really want to get back together with? After you communicate with them, you may have some questions as to whether this person really is for you or not. If you're looking for, a relationship, or you're starting to date, or if you're currently dating, the Seven of Coins is about risk reward. It's about what you put out into the universe and what your payback is. And I don't mean payback in getting something, but I mean, if you put out into the universe that you want somebody amazing and you want somebody genuine and you behave that way, chances are you're going to get that in return. If you put out in the universe that you just want to sleep with somebody or you want a physical relationship, if that's what you want, that's your business, but that's what you'll get in return. And so the Seven of Coins is saying, look, this is a risk reward choice type situation. And you're going to weigh the risks and the rewards. You may, date people you're not usually used to dating. People, like I said, maybe you'll go to a party or you'll throw something yourself, or you'll do like speed dating if that's still a thing. I'm not sure if that's, something people do, but I know there's all these matchmaking services now coming out because people are complaining about online dating. Whatever it is, you're going to put a certain amount of, work and diligence into meeting somebody, and the payoff will be whatever you put into it. So if you genuinely want to meet somebody, to date, then to commit to, then to have a relationship with, and whatever else follows suit after that, then you're really going to have to put out into the universe that's what you want. And I think you're aware of that. And I think this month, more than most, Libra, you're going to be very aware of how you're coming across to people and what that's attracting, what type of people you're attracting. The next card you have is anything internal throughout the month. So again, this is kind of like the external. This is how you're feeling. Could be one day out of the month, could be 10 days out of the month. Then you have the Fool, and this is an excellent place to be. This is, a great place to be, especially if you're looking to date, because this is potential. So this means, in your mind, there's potential out there for you, and you know that you're worth it, and that you're somebody that's special and somebody that truly deserves a good relationship. This is you being, again, completely genuine. This is starting anew. This is the beginning of the tarot arcana. So this is brand new, fresh slate, new start. This is you going out being fearless. And the Fool is very fearless, which goes very well along with the King and the Queen. So you have a lot of beginnings here too, because you have the Ace of Coins, and you have the Fool. And these are all, these are both saying, you can plant a new seed and things will come to fruition if you really do the hard work and put the hard work into it. This also says if you're looking to date, you're playing it like you've never done it before, and not in a weird way, not in a naive way, but this is you saying, okay, whatever dating experiences I've had, if it's been a negative experience online, or if I've just had people that I've dated and been ghosted or breadcrumbed or whatever, all those social words are for bad dates or bad experiences. This is you saying, okay, I'm going to pretend like none of that happened, and I'm going to start, I have complete control over the destiny of my dating life, and I'm going to make it happen, and I'm going to go whatever route is going to be best for me. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, the Fool says that this is a beginning. This is a new opportunity. This is starting all over. But again, this is where you're going to have to, this is you saying, okay, I could go either way. I could either assess the situation with my ex and decide that, it's really what I want, and then I'm going to have to start over. Innocence here as well. Okay, whatever happened in the past is the past. We agree from here on out. We're not finger pointing. We're not bringing up any negative things. We're not playing the blame game. We cannot accuse each other of anything. We're starting over. Or the Fool is saying, look, I'm self-imprisoned in this relationship. I just don't know that it's what I want anymore. I don't think getting back together is going to be the best solution for me. So I'm going to go out into the world and I'm going to start something fresh. The next two cards you have are your hopes and fears for the outcome of the month of December and your actual outcome for the month of December. Okay, So you have the Magician for your hopes and fears, so how you're going to feel towards the end and what you're wanting. And then your outcome, which is the Two of Cups, which is actually considered the twin flame card of love. It's a very beautiful card and an excellent outcome. All right, so the Magician is somebody who is very powerful. They can manifest what they want. Again, putting out into the universe what you're looking for. If you want somebody genuine, if you want somebody to date, if you want somebody to fall in love with and get this, then that's what you'll be putting out into the universe. The Magician is somebody who has control. You've had some very interesting control cards here too. So this is saying, look, now's your time to shine. What you want, you can get. The Magician is saying, I can turn water into wine. I've got this. And you're feeling that. You'll start feeling that in December, this energy of being able to conquer anything. So if you're looking to date, this says there's going to be some major connections here, major connections. You're going to narrow it down to one. I'm assuming one because you have your twin flame card here. And then you're going to put a lot of hard work and dedication into that person with that night going forward. So the Magician's saying if you're looking to date, there's going to be versatility here. You're going to, not, if you normally date a certain type of person, somebody who, is very athletic, you may not just narrow it down to somebody who works out a lot. Or if you're used to dating somebody who's like a gamer, you may not date someone. It's just, I could go on and on and on, right? Because everybody has their different personalities and the different types of people that they like and different people that they fall in love with. This is saying, really, you have the ability to, not make people fall in love with you by any means, but charm their socks off, basically. And yes, they could fall hard for you and you could fall very hard for them, but you're not going to do it in a mischievous or deceitful way. You're only going to charm the socks off somebody you're really interested in spending some quality time with. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, the Magician's also saying this is your time too. This is all about having the ability to reconnect with that person and have a go at it. But like I said, I feel like Libra, for you, it's very 50-50, especially with this Fool and the Ace, because these are saying to me, you're either going to start over with that person, but start fresh and clean, or you're going to move on. And the Magician's saying either way, it's okay, because some of you may have already been dating and making some connections. The Magician is somebody who is very connected. So you may already have people that you could date, but you've always had this strong connection with the person you're looking to reconcile with. And maybe you're not even so much looking to reconcile with them. You're just wondering what they're up to and if that's a possibility. You may find that it's not. You may find that when you weigh these pros and cons and when it comes down to the brass tacks, that you're not interested in being with this person. You're not interested in any of that. It just may be that you still have a connection. You still have deep feelings for them. But your ability to move on is very clear, especially by the Fool and the Magician, because these are the two very beginning cards in the deck. All right. So your outcome is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. There are 3 or 4, and the Two of Cups is absolutely 1, and most readers consider it a twin flame card, meaning you'll meet somebody very special, your soulmate, so to speak. These 2 cards are very similar, and they are about attractions and connections. So if you're looking to date, this definitely says that you will narrow it down to 1, and again, put that hard work in. Now, it could be 2 or 3, and like I said, don't get discouraged. If maybe you really like 2 or 3 and one falls off, well, there's a reason they're falling off, because maybe they're not the one for you. And I mean falling off by, maybe they meet somebody else, or maybe they tell you they're not interested, or maybe they stop communicating with you, whatever it is. Don't get discouraged if somebody you thought was going to be good for you is no longer in, an opportunity or an option to date, because that's life, right? Not everybody's meant for everybody. But when you do meet this person, it's going to be then makes you want to put this hard work into it. I mean, it's a beautiful ending, Libra, having the 2 cups. It's that soulmate energy, right? Now I'm going to start shuffling while I do the reconciliation. I'm going to start shuffling for your clarifying cards for the outcome in the distant future. But Libra ending with the 2 of Cups is beautiful. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, it's the same thing. Either this person really is, your twin flame and somebody that you can't kick the connection. Now, this makes me think for some of you, Libra, that that because you're pulling the 2 of Cups, that you like have maybe dated or even had, dating relationships with other people, but you just cannot kick this other relationship. Not that you're having one with them, but you can't kick the thoughts, the feelings, the things about this other relationship. And so you feel like there's some sort of destiny here, because why else would this relationship and connection be so deeply embedded into your psyche and being? So it may just be that it's time for you guys to reconnect. It may just be that this is the time for it to happen. All right, so your outcome cards. Okay, Libra. Well, we can just stop right here, because this is, the readings this month have been genuinely good. Maybe it's because it's like I said, the holidays here in the US, and there's this nostalgia and love energy. But Libra, this is probably one of the best readings. Because the Nine of Cups is my second favorite card, and the Ace of Cups is my third favorite card. So, all right, you have the Nine of Cups as your outcome card clarifying, and these two cards are beautiful. The three of these cards are unbelievable to pull in a read together. So the Nine of Cups is bliss, pure fulfillment. This is on top of cloud nine. So if you're looking to date, you're wanting to meet somebody, you will. The possibility is here. Now, when I say you will, a lot of people say, oh, people read, and I watch, readers, and they say I'm going to meet the love of my life. It's divine timing, honey. So I could say this, and 20 people could, and 20 people could not. But this is all about having the positive energy and the faith that it could come true. And the Nine of Cups is asking you to believe. And like I said before, what you put out in the universe is what you're going to get back. If you truly believe that you deserve something special, you want something special, and you're putting the energy and attention into it, you will find something special. It's the law of attraction. Now, the Nine of Cups is beautiful. This is saying you will meet this person who's going to kind of sweep you off your feet, but you will be doing the same. This is this partner that you're looking for, and it's beautiful. I don't even have to continue, because this is like saying, hey, good things are coming, and it's amazing. If you're looking to reconcile, this is the same thing. You will have a feeling of fulfillment. Now, will you have a feeling of fulfillment with this person that you're looking to reconcile? I feel like it's time. I feel like the time is now. It may be a year since you've had contact with them, or 6 months since you've had contact with them, but something here is encouraging you to go for it. If it's what you want and you think the connection is there, go for it. Now, if you feel like the connection is there and you're imprisoned by it, get rid of it, and good things are coming. But this right here is suggesting that this person may be a twin flame of some sort, and you're not done with them. Now, whether they're going to be your soulmate that you get married to, or that you have, the world's best relationship with, I'm not sure. But you're not, that energy is not done. There's some sort of connection here, and you're not done with that at this point. All right. Now, the Ace of Cups here, you go from the Ace to the Two. Now, the Two is about intimacy on a deep level, and a connection and an attraction that's amazing. The Ace of Cups is about beginnings and love and friendship. So I think, Libra, that this person's going to kind of hit you like a ton of bricks, right? They're going to hit you and I think I said that to Virgo too. But it's going to hit you like pow, like you're just going to, and it may be during this time that you're feeling so defeated, because again, I think at some point this month, you may feel like, well, I thought this person really liked me, and it doesn't happen, because the universe was waiting for that to be over so you could date somebody else or meet somebody else. This Ace of Cups, if you're looking to date or meet somebody, is about beginnings. This is excitement, and it's love. The Ace of Cups, one of the textbook definitions of this card is love. Love, love, love. So pulling this card is amazing. And this is your distant future. So something you're going to work very hard out because of this night. But in the end, the success is love and a friendship too, and a true partnership, which is what your goal is coming into the month. Now, if you're looking to reconcile, this is beginning. So it's either a beginning with this person, a reconnection with the person you're looking for, or you're going to unimprison yourself, because again, this is self-imprisonment. You're going to, cut your ties with this other person, not let it control your feelings or anything, and move on. I think, Libra, for a majority of you, that you are going to reconnect with somebody from your past. So I don't know if it may not even be somebody that you're interested in. It may not even be the person you're thinking about reconciliation with now. Maybe somebody else from your past come back, because the Ace of Cups is saying it's beginnings and it's excitement, but it may stem from a friendship. So it may be somebody you've just been chatting on Facebook with from high school, or somebody you dated, in the past. But Libra, there's definitely some sort of return. If you're looking to reconcile, there's definitely some sort of opening for a reconnection here.